This is Damien from the Learn English Through Football team, and I hope you're all doing well and watching and enjoying the World Cup. It's still really hot here in London. What's the weather like where you are? This is day 27 of our World Cup language series, in which we explain a phrase or expression from the World Cup each day. And hopefully you are finding them useful with your language learning. So yesterday, Damon explained the phrase dump out of after the USA were knocked out of the World Cup by Belgium. The 4-1 victory was an emphatic one, and after the scandal around the suspension of the suspension, there are many people happy at this thrashing. Now, today I am going to focus on the Egypt versus Argentina game, which was a cracker. A fantastic end-to-end game with 5 goals, lots of controversy, and a last-minute winner.
Hola a todos, estáis escuchando languagecaster.com.
Yes, you are listening to the Learn English Through Football podcast, or as we were known before, LanguageCaster, and that message was in Spanish. Another amazing game at the 2026 World Cup. This time Argentina beating Egypt in the last 16, thanks to a last-minute winner from Enzo Fernandez. And we are going to look at the phrase complete the comeback in today's World Cup language post. So, a comeback in football is when one team is losing but then scores goals to go in front of their opponents. They start winning. So, for example, if a team is losing 1-0 but then scores twice, we can say that they have made a comeback. They have a comeback win. We also use the phrase to spark a comeback, which refers to something, usually a goal, that starts the comeback, while the word fight back is also used to describe a comeback. To complete the comeback means to finish the comeback. Let's look at that Argentina versus Egypt game as an example. Egypt scored twice. They went 2 goals up. And with only 10 minutes left, Argentina looked as if they would be knocked out or dumped out of the World Cup. But the holders scored twice in the 79th and 83rd minute of the game to level the tie, and it looked as if the game was going to extra time. But then in added time, the 93rd minute, Argentina scored when Fernandez planted a header into the corner of the net after a counter-attack, and this was the winning goal, a last-gasp winner. So Argentina completed the comeback in dramatic style. They were 2-0 down with only 10 minutes left, yet they ran out winners 3-2. This is what the BBC said about the goal. Enzo Fernandez completed the comeback 2 minutes into injury time, heading home Lautaro Martinez's cross to set up a quarter-final tie against Switzerland.
Vous écoutez languagecaster.com.
Yes, you are listening to the Learn English Through Football podcast, and that was a message from a French speaker. And France take on Morocco in the first of the quarterfinals later on today. The French defeated Morocco at the semi-final stage 4 years ago, and although they are favourites to win this tournament, this will be a very close game indeed. I think France will just about scrape into the semi-final. Now, don't forget, if you want to get in contact with us or ask a football language question, then just come along to our site here at learnenglishthroughfootball.com.
You're listening to the Learn English Through Football podcast.
Thank you everyone again for listening. On today's World Cup language show, we looked at the phrase to complete the comeback after Argentina's amazing late win against Egypt. Can you think of any other words for this phrase in any language that you know? If so, drop us a line and let us know. We'll be back soon with some more expressions from the World Cup now that the quarter-final stage has started. Until then, bye-bye.